The universe is big, really big, beyond our solar system, lie countless planets, stars, and galaxies, each with their own unique characteristics and mysteries. And while we're still discovering all there is to know about our cosmic backyard, there's one thing we know for sure. Earth is not a planet. Well, at least it isn't in the traditional sense. According to an emerging theory among some scientists and researchers, our homeworld might actually be more akin to a video game than a celestial body. This theory suggests that the universe itself is nothing more than a complex computer simulation held together by ones and zeros. And just like any program, it can have bugs. So what if the strange glitches in space and time we V8 experienced are signs that the fabric of reality is starting to unravel? What if déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, and time slips are harbingers of a cosmic breakdown? Join me as we explore this mind-bending idea and uncover the unsettling truth behind what could happen when the code of the universe breaks down. Before we begin, be sure to hit that like button for more videos like this one. Also, stick around until the end to learn about something strange happening in our universe that could signal the start of the Great Filter. At first glance, the idea that the Earth could be a simulation sounds far-fetched and even absurd. But when you consider the rapid advancements in computing power and artificial intelligence, it's not as outlandish as you might think. This theory, often referred to as the cosmic code, proposes that the universe is essentially a highly advanced computer simulation created by a civilization beyond our own. Everything we experience, from the laws of physics to the passage of time, the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth and death of stars, it's all part of this intricate program. But why would such a powerful civilization create a simulation in the first place? One possible explanation is that they did it for entertainment, a kind of cosmic video game played by a species with godlike powers. Another reason could be for research purposes, allowing these advanced beings to study the development of life and intelligence without interfering directly. Perhaps they're observing us to see how we evolve or to test our mettle. Whatever the reason, the fact remains that according to this theory, we are essentially living in a computer-generated world. So what does this mean for us? Does it change the way we view ourselves and our place in the universe? It certainly has the potential to do so. If we are, in fact, living in a simulation, it raises questions about the nature of reality and the limits of human perception. Are we truly free? Or are our actions predetermined by the code that governs our existence? Is there a purpose to all of this? And if so, who or what is in control? These are profound questions that have kept philosophers and scientists pondering for centuries. But now, thanks to the cosmic code theory, we have a new lens through which to view these age-old questions. It's a fascinating concept, but it also comes with some terrifying implications. The main issue with the cosmic code theory is that if our reality is nothing more than a computer simulation, then it means that we are not truly free. Our lives, our decisions, and even our thoughts could all be predetermined by the code that runs the universe. This idea goes against the very core of what it means to be human. We like to think that we are in control of our destinies, that we have the power to shape our own future. But if we are merely characters in a cosmic video game, then that belief is shattered. If the universe is a simulation, it means that there is someone or something out there that is more powerful than us, that has the ability to create and control entire worlds. It makes us feel insignificant and powerless, like ants being studied under a microscope. The thought of such a revelation could send shockwaves throughout humanity, causing widespread panic and chaos. People might lose faith in themselves and in their ability to make a difference in the world. After all, what's the point of striving for greatness if it's all just a matter of code? Another terrifying implication of the cosmic code theory is that if our reality is a simulation, then it means that we are not truly alive. We are nothing more than digital avatars controlled by unseen forces. This idea is even more disturbing than the first one, because it means that we do uneven exist. We are nothing more than copies, shadows of what real life forms might be like. The thought of such a bleak and meaningless existence is enough to drive a person insane. In addition to these philosophical implications, the cosmic code theory also has some practical ones. If our reality is a simulation, then it means that the universe, as we know it, is unstable. Just like any computer program, it can have bugs and glitches, and we are starting to see signs of this happening around us. Déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, time slips. All of these could be evidence that the fabric of reality is breaking down. As more and more glitches occur, the simulation will become less stable, and more people will start to notice that something is wrong. This could lead to mass hysteria and societal collapse, as people try to make sense of a world that no longer makes sense. According to this theory, the universe we live in is not the only one. There are infinite other simulations running simultaneously, each with its own unique code and set of rules. The idea that there are infinite realities out there is both exciting and terrifying. On one hand, it opens up the possibility that there could be a world where we are more successful, where our dreams have come true. On the other hand, it means that there could be worlds where we suffer unimaginable horrors, where our worst nightmares are realized. The thought of infinite possibilities is too much for the human mind to comprehend. It leaves us feeling lost and insignificant in a vast, uncaring universe. Now let us talk about some of the signs that the code is breaking down and reality is starting to unravel. Déjà vu, the most common of these phenomena, is a French term that roughly translates to already seen. It's that eerie feeling you get when you're experiencing something that feels strangely familiar, like you've already lived it before. While déjà vu is usually dismissed as a simple brain glitch, some believe it's a sign that you're experiencing a memory from another reality, a glitch in the matrix. The Mandela Effect is another phenomenon that has been attributed to the breakdown of reality. It refers to a situation where a large group of people all share a false memory of a particular event or detail. For example, many people vividly remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. Despite the fact that he lived until 2013, some believe that these shared false memories are actually memories of alternate versions of events that have occurred in other realities. Time slips are perhaps the most dramatic and least understood of these phenomena. They involve sudden and unexpected jumps or loops in the flow of time, creating moments where time seems to stand still or move backwards or forwards at random intervals. These moments can feel like brief vacations from our normal linear experience of time, leaving those who experience them disoriented and confused. Now, you might be wondering what any of this has to do with you. Why should you care about the breakdown of reality or the glitches in the cosmic code? The answer is simple, because it's happening to you right now. You are experiencing déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, and time slips every day. You may not realize it, but the signs are all around you. The question is, are you seeing them? The idea that our reality is a simulation is a controversial one, but as more and more glitches occur, it's becoming harder and harder to ignore. Déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, and time slips are just the beginning. There are other, more subtle signs that the fabric of reality is breaking down. As the lines between our world and others become blurred, we are faced with a choice. Do we continue to live in blissful ignorance, or do we wake up to the truth? One way we can wake up to this truth is by paying attention to the signs around us. Déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, and time slips are all clues that the universe is not what it seems. They are messages from our subconscious telling us that there is more to reality than meets the eye. By paying attention to these signs, we can start to understand that we are living in a simulation and that the universe is not stable. But what can we do with this knowledge? How can we use it to improve our lives, or even save the universe? It's not clear, but by understanding the signs, we are taking the first step towards enlightenment. As the simulation begins to break down, more and more glitches will occur. Reality will become increasingly unstable and chaotic. But in the midst of this chaos, there will be opportunities for those who are prepared. Those who have paid attention to the signs and have begun to understand the nature of the simulation will be better equipped to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. They will be the ones who survive and thrive when the universe is turned inside out. So pay attention to the signs. My friends, déjà vu, the Mandela Effect, time slips, they are all part of the cosmic code breaking down. The universe is changing, and we must change with it. Don't be afraid of the changes that are coming. Embrace them, for they are an opportunity to create a new reality, one that is more stable and sustainable. A reality where we are free and truly alive. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Is the Earth just a simulation glitch? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.